Some boats are left to rot, fading into memory as time eats them away. Some are left for birds' nests, for the gulls, to sit and watch. Some in marinas, waiting their fate with an unknown future. And a select few are lucky enough to be salvageable and are sold to be fixed up. Some of them are highly worth it, some aren't. Sometimes it's a simple clean-up job, making them into pristine, beautiful shape. Sometimes not. This is the Islander 36 that I'm looking at. Welcome back to Penwell Sailing Adventures. We're looking at my possibly new boat. She is a 1974 Islander 36. I'm gaining 6 more feet overall length and half a foot in width. It has a longer cockpit and a wider cockpit, and the seating configuration makes it easier to move around, as well as a very nice stairway going down into her salon. I'm also gaining an extra inch of headroom, which to me is important. I would like to have a little bit more headroom. My Newport 30 was only 6'3" 3/4", where this is about 6'4" 1/2. It has a smaller head than my Newport 30, but I feel I can work with it. The best thing about it is, though, she has a motor. She is nearly complete, but she has keel damage. She has a smile across her keel, where the joint for the ballast meets her actual hull. I feel it's all in the ballast, though. I can fix this, and if not, it's $20,000 to have fixed, but still overall will save me approximately $30,000 compared to putting my Newport in the water with all the grand plans that I had for her to complete before I launched. So this is her, Felicity. She's going to need some work, older rigging, going to get new standing rigging, new running rigging. She's not ready for the water right now, but she will be. She was winterized when she was put up and sat for 10 years, so it has a bit of a head start. And by the looks of it, she was definitely a blue water boat. So, looks like I got a pretty decent start for this, to be able to do this one up nice. And it'll cost me less time, less effort. But as usual, checking for voids and all the fun stuff that goes along with the pre-check. Keep in mind that a lot of the checks you see me doing here for voids and issues, I've already gone over with a moisture meter on the boat. I have an idea where any of the spots are. There's only a couple of them. But you also don't see, because I forgot to record it, I was hanging over the side checking the rest of her hull that I couldn't reach. And I'm actually just going over an extra couple spots here that I'd already done before. So this is just more for the camera to show roughly what I was doing with her. I was a little more thorough when I did it myself. And now to the fun part, the keel, where the damage is. She's definitely smiling here a little bit. Cracked pretty good, mostly on the surface coat though. Keel's starting to separate, bring the ballast away. And it's took a bit of damage, a little bit of neglect. But she also has it in a few spots, so we may have to take the keel down all the way and completely replace it. We don't know yet. We'll see when we skin it. It's also on the deck. definitely stress damage. And some below decks as well. You know, those cross members are all have to be replaced. They're all just soaked to the bone, totally rotted. But it's not too hard, the hull's solid. Here you can still see some of the standing water in the bilge. These boards are a little more than sponges at this point, but the hull's solid and good. And remember, when going in a boat that's had water damage, she has mold damage, wear a mask. Best thing you can do to stay safe and keep your lungs good. But this is her. Still has some of the previous owner's stuff in, but that'll be taken out soon enough. But this is a pretty good start. Decent through hull access. Looks like she has a lot of potential to be something really good for me. So most of the woodwork is in pretty good shape with her. Just the water damage on the floor and the walls and the ceiling. She is coming with sails too as well. Looks like I might be getting 5 with her and a convertible Dodger. So definitely a bonus there on her. But yeah, she's going to be a project. And she has her own inboard, I believe a Perkins diesel. I have to double check if she's a diesel or not. I literally just checked to make sure it had a motor and that it turned. But it was just a quick check. I wanted to see, because the offer I was making was low, if she'd accept it, which she did, surprisingly. And here we are in the cockpit. I do believe she has an autopilot of some kind. I have to find the rest of it. So far, all I've seen of it is what's on the wheel there. But yeah, see the Dodger frame. Bit of woodwork, but a bonus. As long as they're all good, extra gear. Gotta love it. It's been out of the sun. Hopefully it survived. And I did want to say, when I looked at the boat, this anchor chain was just sitting here cleated. I had to hook it to the rigging there to keep it, just for my own sanity, that there's no way it could fall down. I mean, I have seen no point in just leaving it there like that. Somebody could get seriously hurt or killed. Well, it's the end of the video. Thanks for joining us. And if you like what you saw, please click that little thumbs up like button and subscribe if you want to see where we go with her. She's a good boat for the money I'm paying, and I'm really happy to get her. See you next time.